Run by idiots. Oh, that burp was very cheesy. Wait a minute, what? So it's just a rolling drove of different shops?
Well, they did a lot different one where they brought in people that they quit after X amount, and then just everybody. Yeah.
Queens, New York. He competed in season 3. He's the owner of Think Before You Ink, Mr. Made Rich.
I am here to win. If I wasn't here to win, I would not be here.
Then why did you quit? If that's the way that you feel, then why did you quit before, boy?
Well, they're kind of non-existent. Nobody's saying I had to add teeth.
Nobody's saying you have to do a good tattoo at all. You've got 2 dots for eyes. Nose is crooked, the lips are not lined up. Where's the beauty in this face?
A lot of Asian work, there really isn't much detail in the face at all, so I tried to dumb it down.
Insulting the artwork that you're doing because of your inadequacies only points out your shortcomings.
Rich, you do not have what it takes to be a master.
Oh, so he got voted out.
Oh yeah, they're coming. Yeah.
I thought he
One
quit.
person in each of the pairs coming in was a previous contender or previous
I know nothing
person.
about this dude, but the looks he's giving everyone, I think I know everything about this dude. Welcome back.
Got my man D-Test Star with me. We've been tattooing together daily in my whole career, so if it's automated to get got, I'm betting on him for the shot.
Welcome.
All right.
Join us.
We're going to jump on taking care of animals here in a second.
Put my urban skin to this. We
I'm just giving it a chance to do this. We are dealing with Facebook.
Each week, everyone will be tested on the skill that exposes the veteran artist's shortcomings from the last time they competed. This week, we're testing detail.
The best way to show detailing in artwork is to use different colors, do little different accents, make little highlights, mess with the line weights, just so everything doesn't look so plain.
In today's flash challenge, you must create not 1, but 2 images. One of you must paint the left-facing panels to create 1 image, while your teammate paints the right-facing panels to create a 2nd image. Your details are on point. Your canvas will transform from 1 image to another when viewed from different angles.
This is insane. We have to paint while the other person is painting on a different side.
See what he said?
Still the
You know
same
what?
wall. This is gonna
Spicy lollipop challenge?
Workshop will have
Huh!
We still have that.
On a fucking weeknight? You gotta be out your mind. Hey, how's it going, Miley Spore? We are sharing on Facebook. I know it's boring as of right now, but we will be getting to the pets here in a
So, do you want
second.
leftover mac and cheese for lunch tomorrow, or get another burrito?
But you can't just draw right across the canvas. You have to
Leftover mac and cheese would be better.
look at it from far back to make sure.
Tastier
probably right here. It's a 90-degree up straight
or cheaper?
Cheaper.
You have money for another burrito.
I know.
I know, honey, but it would still be cheaper.
Our own effort TV, which we want, we could do 2 on each side.
Save.
Alright, let's do it. Right.
I was a couple years into this game.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife messed up big time.
I just thought it was auto saving on the
No,
profile.
I don't want to do that. Just do a landscape. I think I'm pretty good at that.
I thought
I feel comfortable doing it.
there was a
He's taking the lead on everything, and I feel
Columbia
like so far
County
that's working in our favor.
animals group. Columbia County Pets. Boop. I wonder if they'll let me do this. Post. Alright, let's do this. Hey, Dandy. Hey, Sebastian. Adam Pascal deleted it because he got a no. Doesn't like being told no.
Oh, I want to check something.
But I can guarantee you that there is nothing on that lollipop that would hurt me other than the lollipop because of how spicy it was. No. Dixie. Gabe is going to have to find someone else to do the shout out. Okay, first of all, if you're a 15-year-old female, then I'm going to disclose this right now. Nobody's going to be going after you, but this is a an adult chat, so there are going to be some themes that might pop up that probably should not fall upon the ears of children. I recommend that you get your parents on here to subscribe, because those are the people that should be subscribing to this channel. No offense to the kids, but we like to fucking cuss on here. I don't think I'm going to do that. All right. Yeah. Well, he can thank his parents because that name of his probably gave him that cancer. Anyway. What?
Mr. Owner's first name, Gabe.
I already said Gabe. All right, that's as big a shout out as he's going to get. All right, so when you are looking into owning tarantulas, I always recommend people start off small. That's where this comes in. Because tarantula slings are absolutely tiny.
You know what else is tiny?
The amount of,
Oliver's brain cells.
I was going to say the amount of patience that I have left. Look at this. So this is a little itty bitty baby Monosyntropus balfouri, also known as the Sakatrin Island blue baboon tarantula. Doesn't Monosyntropus kind of roll off the tongue a little bit better than the common name? My goodness. Hey, Callie King. Oh, she disappeared. Now, as you can see through the lid of this cage, these tarantulas are known for their heavy webbing. This one is out of control. Just balls to the walls, batshit crazy. It is the smaller version of these critters right here. These are adult Monosyntropus balfouri. All of these animals should be A-okay in our care right now because they are in the upper 70s. See this? 77, 77. That's perfect. And we have in this house a very abrupt temperature change as you drop toward the floor. I can feel it in my feet, and I guarantee you, if I were to take one of these right here, give it a set to drop in temperature, it'll give us a good look at what the floor temperature is. Toll Crane needs to 24-hour timeout. That is disgusting.
What do you say?
He said something that's inappropriate.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Permaban, what?
There's a roach in this cage. Looks like it molt. That is a cobalt blue tarantula sling. Itty bitty thing. Look at that. I get rid of one and so many people run away. Oh no! They don't let people get away with everything. How dare they? Yeah, no, we don't do that here. Sorry, but that is not the way things are run here. Yes, it is an adult chat, but no, we do not try to sexually harass other people. That's not what makes it an adult chat. So, this little gal right here is a tropical terrestrial tarantula. Tropical terrestrial tarantulas need to have. Honey, did you come through here or did I?
I don't know if you did after me. If it was me, I'm sorry.
Just gotta keep it hydrated. There we go. It's Durs! Durs, this is your baby right here. This is the little monster herself. For those who don't know, Durs is constantly giving us money. There's your baby right there. Itty bitty thing. Did I guess I didn't. Pin message. For those who are interested in donating, which if you don't want to, it's fine. Like I said, Durs has us covered. But, of course, I'm going to try to entice others because, you know, Durs has already done his part. If you want to donate, you can. Look at that little monster. That is a fat baby. Oh, and here we have a lid that needs to be pushed down all the way. Wildly important. She still has water. This one still has water. He's a little bit... What are you... Did you find something else? Leg. He found something else to eat. Look at how chunky that boy is. My goodness. Yes, well, right now, I think we're all spidered up. We need time to go and work on the fucking cage that we have here. That's the thing that we don't have right now, is time. And that being said, I do have to give out a shout out and an apology in case he ever sees my videos to my coworker. Apparently, he looked like death. He looked like death, and he was told by one of the workers that he needed to go and see a doctor because he looked like death. Okay? So, while I was butthurt that shit was going down that I did not appreciate, it went down because my coworker is sick, and is not just trying to shirk his responsibilities. You know, it says it is 75 degrees down by the floor. Last time I did that test, it was 71. So, when you're taking care of tarantulas, make sure that you do your research. I have had a better time taking care of tarantulas than I have taking care of scorpions. And it's because I guess I was more anal when it came to keeping the tarantulas as humid as they needed to be. We're going to be a little bit more respectful of the scorpion's habitats and how moist it needs to be because of what happened to needles. Needles did not have high enough humidity and got stuck in its mold. We're not dealing with that again. Make sure that they are soggy. Just not soggy enough to drown them in dirt. All right. These have 2 segments of lids, so they can't get out. Yeah, I wish she would at least let you have one. Like a really pretty tarantula species. Just one. But that's me. Like, it's the best of both worlds. It would be aesthetically pleasing, and you get to have your little 8-legged baby. It would be perfect. Oh, looks like he cleaned out his den.
Please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
Look at that. Yeah. Doing really well. That dirt is super
Moist.
moist.
Whatever you want to call it.
But there she is. Now, when it comes to taking care of this little critter, it is important to maintain a moist environment. It's got of cross ventilation. Sure of that when I went and poked holes in the side. The problem with ample cross ventilation is the fact that you've got to focus a little bit more on the humidity aspect of the cage. Just like when you have a screen top cage, it's going to release a lot of that humidity. Luckily, when it comes to our emperor scorpion that we have, it likes to live underground. So long as I keep that, yeah, probably wouldn't get away with that again.
He needs us a trapdoor spider.
You don't have another spider, do you? No, I have a cage of dirt. What do you mean a cage of dirt? I mean a cage of dirt. Tell me, my dear, where in this cage an arachnid? Point it out. Trapdoor spider. It's funny, honey. All right. Tarantulas and other arachnids, they're not bad at all. They're probably one of the easiest animals that you can take care of so long as you know the bare basics. When it comes to arid tarantulas, there's nothing to it. You keep their cage dry, you put water into their dish, make sure that they have a water dish.
She is so annoying.
That
Are you sure? You want to do this one, not yours?
she wants to be a loving, compassionate wife. They're married. Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that reminds me of that couple off of that one show. Each other constantly.
It's like the opposite. I'm
Ugh.
sorry, honey. I love you to pieces. I don't think I would ever go on this kind of thing with you.
That would drive me nuts.
Imagine
Honey, you're amazing. Ah! I got a cage. Cage of dirt. A cage of dirt. I've got a cage of dirt. Your wife wouldn't buy it for a second. Not one. Exactly. All right, so this is an Arizona Blondie tarantula. She is an arid species. She likes it dry. She's also a domestic species. New World has urticating hairs, mild venom, and a very, very good temper. Like, she is mild as can be, constantly just likes to slink around the cage at a slow pace, unless she gets her hands on crickets, and then she is wild and out. These make for, as far as I can tell, a really good beginner species. Dry cage, easier to take care of. Make sure the temperatures are in the upper 70s in the area where this is being housed. I would not necessarily recommend using a heat pad or heat emitter on the cage. Just keep it in an area that you can keep warmer with a, heater in general. We use an oil lamp heater on top of the house's general heater, and the oil lamp keeps the house's off most of the time because it keeps it so warm. So this particular creature is an insectivore, especially at the size. It would not typically be hunting for things that have vertebrate or vertebrae. Might go and pick up crickets, mealworms, maybe small hornworms, and of course,
the spider's name, somebody asked.
the spider's name is Junior. This is Junior the tarantula, and it is one of a batch of 4 that we got. We just showed off the other 3, and the scorpion, the baby scorpion. Scorpions are such a sedentary. Don't really like to move much, which is a-okay with me so long as I can verify they're alive. You don't want to like spring into action and find your baby dead. Trust me, it's not fun. All right. All right. So the floor temp is 73 degrees. And that is the coldest that it hopefully gets in this room is where the floor is, because heat rises. Up on the top shelf, it is 77.2. That is awesome.
When I came from, I looked, and they were both within less than half a degree of each other.
Yeah.
At 77.
Now, all right. Are you going to behave yourself now? No more peeing in the house? Yeah, you didn't like getting taught a lesson. That was...
What did he hate worse, that or no treats?
I'm pretty sure he hated no treats worse. Because when he didn't get a treat and everybody else did, he immediately went to going and picking on Jasper. This little shit right here blamed his brother for his... not getting treats. Little shit. Little shit. Yeah. He's a good kitty. When you're not peeing in the fucking house. We're fortunate enough that cat will go on towels and will go on plastic bags and in boxes. All right. But he will not go on the carpet, and he will not go on the wood floor. He is site specific. Fuck you, cat. Fuck you. Don't you purr at me when I'm trying to go and debase you. How dare he? Seriously. All right. Now we got to go and bring our other animals out. We are going through and taking care of just the animals today. We're not going to be getting into our exercises again until next Monday. I think it's going to be. For several reasons. One of them being the fact that I was told that it's a good idea to let your muscles recuperate. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're going to want to take more time to recuperate after your exercises, which could be why we're barely making any headway when it comes to all that we do. So we're going to be taking this time to relax a little bit, to get all the sleep that we need, and to start planning ahead to this weekend, where I might have to go and take over all the weekend days from the coworker who was out. This last weekend, I had practically no pre-planning. We did not have extra food to take with me. We did not have extra uniforms to go into work. It's going to be different this time. And if we get all 3 days, that is like 32 hours overtime. Holy shit. We're talking about way, way, way more money than I usually make from my job. So, we'll see. If he does go back to work, that's fine. I'm not going to be butthurt about it. But, I'm just saying, I'm ready. Hi, Critter. All right, so next up, we have another arid terrestrial loving tarantula. This is an African species called the Harpagera pulchripes. Now he might be hungry again. There should be another cricket running around the cage somewhere. I don't want him to take a chance of getting out. He is beautiful. It's Tyrus! She's back from the outback, Jack. So these tarantulas, generally speaking, don't get much larger than this. At least the males don't. They are insectivores. They appreciate drier dirt, deeper dirt than what he got. But he made the most of it and gave himself a webbed up home. Started hanging out above ground a little bit more. This one's name is Waffles. It was named by one of my previous viewers. I don't know if they're still hanging around. Hi, baby. What are you doing? An exciting little creature. They are considered medically venomous, but I was informed a while ago that this particular specimen tends to be on the docile side of things. That's why he's not throwing up a threat pose right now. He's probably a little bit curious as to why his entire house is shaking. Welfare check? I mean, come on. Made it. Awesome. You got passed by?
I just actually remember.
It'd be good to get some sleep tonight. I almost walked 13 miles today. Was not my intention. And I got the majority of the advertisement done for this weekend, so.
I already have the advertisement for the fairgrounds one for 3 weeks.
What's the next one next week?
The Merc?
Isn't that this week?
Yeah.
Then it's not next week.
Sorry. That's the Pride.
Okay. For those that don't know, my wife and her mother invest their time and their energy into crafting things to sell at bazaars. So, on top of what I do, that's what they do. And I tend to go and help with that. If I can't physically go and help, I'm making a snack. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. So this is Elasioceanos asami. His cage is fairly moist. We don't need to go and mist it again. He has been our consistent heavy hitter with this species, constantly eating his prey items that we drop in his cage. Once a week, the males only get a cricket. They only get a cricket because if you power feed males, especially after maturity, they will die faster. They will just burn through all of their energy, and you won't get them in your life for as long. And this is basically what owning them is like. Everybody is just like, oh, tarantulas are so scary. I mean, kind of, if you piss them off enough, but generally speaking, this is what you get. Just so cute. He's so cute. Not a species I'd actually go and boop. Because, yeah. Are you done moving? All right. Let's get that back up. And then after we go and show the other last Oceano. Oh my goodness! Get your fucking claws off of that. Oh, you're about to get in some serious trouble, kids. Alright, 86 degrees in the immediate area of the heat lamp. Probably much cooler elsewhere. But check this little lizard. Yeah, I had that whole water dish clean, kid. I bet you that water's not very good now. I cleaned it yesterday. Little shit. Clean it out again. There's that little skink refuses to think before it stinks up the drink.
It looks so good. A blazing apple fireball.
Oh, what?
Blazing apple flavored fireball.
Huh. I shall return. If you want to drink again, you can. But I'm not going to.
I don't want to, especially in front of you. That'd just be mean.
Well, Micah does it.
Yeah, well, Mike is an asshole then for doing it. I don't like that he does it in front of you.
All right. Fucking break. No, it says 72 now. Okay. Now, you put these away. Go get the other last Oceano out. The alligator lizard has fresh water. Is spiced tea. Celestial makes one called Bengay Spice that you should be able to find at Walmart. Bengal. I thought that was an I. I was like, okay, if it's Bengay. Oh, this one has a little. I should probably read a little bit better. attention before I do that shit. What?
Somebody's snoring. Just every time I hear it, I'm like,
I still don't understand why she and Oliver have got to try and take the bed. Like, for real. Think that we want to snuggle? I just want some space.
I would love to be able to keep my blanket.
Was I responsible for that?
No, it's the dogs.
Alright. Yeah, we got 7 likes! So, kitty! Alright. Oh, heavens. There we go. This little guy is kept higher up too. Oh, we got 8 likes. Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you very much. This one's name is Blue. I know. A Brazilian blue violet tarantula named Blue. Not the most creative name on the planet, but it's the one that I went with. This little guy is backing off of the feed quite a bit, which makes me very sad. The older of the 2 Lasiosianos that I have, but it doesn't make it any easier. This is why I have such a problem with owning male tarantulas. Male tarantulas as a whole have a tendency of living far shorter lives than their female counterparts. So while the female might live 15, 20 years, this male is likely going to die within the next year, and we'll only have him for 4 or 5 years. And it's just like a gut punch. And I hate to be that way because I know that, you know, these guys are out in the market. They're being sold and they deserve as much of a chance at being raised as other tarantulas in the market, but it's still like, oh, you know, I love them, but it makes me so sad. That being said, I'm hoping for 2 male Balfouri out of the children that we have. What up? What is the spider's name? This is Blue. Blue, the Brazilian blue tarantula. And next, we are going to be focusing our attention on what we feed them. Pay attention, class, because this will freak out homeowners more than it will the tarantulas. Welcome to every homeowner's almost worst nightmare. What they are, they're not going to be as freaky. But behold, Le Cucaracha. Look at that. You alive? Put you over there. Our adults are starting to slack. Ugh. We'll have to go and pay attention to some of them. Ooh. Honey, this one's a fresh molt. Do you think we should give it to your...
Yeah.
All right. You can put it in something. Move. Move. We're trying to build up my wife's scorpion's physique a little bit, and that takes feedings. Well, these are actually a form of cockroach. These are dubia roaches. Dubia roaches are an exotic form of cockroach. They're not like the kind that you, although they are kind of like the kind that your parents hate. The kind that most people hate are the German cockroaches that are incredibly invasive. They can reproduce at lower temperatures. These guys cannot. These guys need to have between 80 and 85 degrees to successfully reproduce. 75 degrees, they can't reproduce. And if it gets any lower, they start to pass away because they cannot sustain themselves at lower temperatures. So what we're going to do is this is what we feed them. We feed them fish flakes. Durs has a hunger for the creepy crawly critters that only the military can supply one with. He was in the army, and he got so sick that he started to eat things like these. Yeah. So when it comes to caring for these roaches, you want to make sure that one side of the cage is humid, the other side of the cage is dry. That way you can put the food on the dry side without it really going to spoil. We're going to take these guys. We're going to go and put them on the ground. Not for too long, but long enough for us to get the scorpion cage down and try to entice it to feed again. We don't have cockroaches in our kitchen cabinets. What we have are moths, wild spiders like the false widows. Those fucking piss me off. We might find a loose cricket every now and then, but we don't have invasive roach species. There are people that are not as fortunate. All right. Now that is a scorpion. Generally, I don't condone feeding your animals this soon after you fed them before, but since he put on pretty much zero weight from the last one, we have one white cat. His name is Jasper. The scorpion's name has been yet to truly be determined.
I feel like
Oh shit. It just turned around. Oh fuck. Oh my. Holy shit.
that's awesome.
Are you meowing at me, baby? Stop. Why are you trying to be so cute?
One by one, please choose a skull. The name on the bottom of your skull will
He is a mover. Oh yeah, he moved the fuck out of that. I'm trying to be so adorable, kitty cat. Yeah. These guys are actually very, very standoffish, as far as I could tell. I wouldn't call them friendly. They are very cool to own, but they would like their personal space. While he's doing that, I'm going to go about misting this cage because it looks like the dirt's starting to dry out. That's something we cannot have because they are a tropical terrestrial scorpion. And when you let it dry out, bad things happen. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll just pour water in one side of the cage and let it disperse evenly.
No, he's something with an attitude because
He's sassy. He's been drinking his water.
Are you sure? Have you seen it?
Have I seen him drink it? No, but it's almost empty.
Well, we've already got a Jasper.
Empress Needles II. What was that?
What?
All of a sudden I heard a pop sound and like the cat got injured or something. Oh, he's using that tail. No.
He wants more attention.
Bella or Edward from Twilight. I don't know if that
We
would.
already got a Jasper.
So you want to go and name something?
No.
Alright, that should boost the humidity quite a bit. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Yeah, that did nothing. Hopefully he puts on some weight now. All right. Now we've gotten the cage. We've gotten the cage misted. The water refilled. We keep the paper towel in the water dish to make sure she doesn't accidentally drown herself, because that can happen. And really, it's all about making sure that when the day is ready to molt, the humidity in the cage does not drop below 70%. Really, for a successful molt, you're going to want to have it at 75-80%, which I think it's getting underneath that soil, so long as we keep it well watered. We always name it something like Mowgli. No. We will find the proper name. Maybe Sassy Ass. Because her ass is very sassy. I hope she's okay. She's trying to sting it again. Let's see if we can get that before I put it away. Come on. Just hit it with that tail again. Hopefully she's not having a hard time. That exoskeleton's a little bit harder than the last one. It's still light in color, which means that it's still relatively fresh for a molt. However, I mean, it doesn't mean that it's not putting up a hell of a fight. All right. Ah, fuck.
What?
Oh, she went from being set and ready at the entrance to running legs.
Oh, we're looking on the camera at your back, so I didn't know.
Well, that's what you get. That's my backside. Am I getting tired yet? Yeah, but that's a good thing. You see, I choose to, while I'm at work, walk around, 11 and a half to 13 miles a day. Generally aiming for 11 and a half at a fast pace to begin with, so I get all those heart points that I enjoy, like my mother before me. And then in the afternoon, I spend my time bullshitting and writing poetry. It is coming up on, what time is it? 9:13. We're not that far away still. Is it going to flip around? So this cage belongs to our Theraphosa apophysis, which is a New World tropical terrestrial tarantula. It has the urticating hairs that love and hate at the same time, because it's an interesting adaptation. It is the perfect way to preserve oneself by throwing hairs at a would-be attacker. It's a bit of a problem because it can cause respiratory issues. I sit my ass in my chair, or I go, I miss having a chair. No, because you want a couch. This. Here, hold on. This is the Theraphosa apophysis. This isn't even close to how big she's going to get. This critter right here is going to get the size of a dinner plate. It, at some point, could easily puncture leather. However, she tends to use urticating hairs and trying to flee. This one's name is Legs, because when it was a child, it was nothing but legs. Munchkin? No.
What's he doing?
Trying to get into Wolf's cage.
The wolf wanted to be in there, but he didn't want to go out as soon as Micah asked.
So here's what we do. We got to go through, hit the cage with some humidity, top off the water. She comes out pretty much every day, but not for very long. I think that she's trying to assess what's the best place to molt, because that is what this animal is gearing up for. You saw the booty on that critter. She is huge because she is pre-molt. And we know she's pre-molt because she's huge and she stopped eating. Got to keep an eye on the cat, because jumping up there to get into that dirt would be just like them. So what we do is we go and we get, the cat was trying to get into his cage. Well, as long as it didn't succeed. Right? No cat on the camera? Okay. Though it would explain why the cat's acting like it's itchy now. Because tarantulas like this tend to use... Hold on. Tarantulas like Legs tend to use their urticating hairs to lace their soil with a defensive feature. If an animal gets into their area and starts kicking up dirt, they get hit with the urticating hairs for simply interacting with the area and become, well, very distraught. Well, he doesn't know any better. It's not exactly... Come here. Not exactly a species that was raised around tarantulas. No. No. Yeah. As far as he knows, it's just an 8-legged rat. Just wait until the 8-legged rat lays a fang. Woo! You seen the videos of cats that have been stung by bees? It's the same effect. Just lots of swelling. And then itching. Oop! The Monocentrobus balfouri are on the move. Do you need to go out, Wolf? Do you need to go out? I'll take you out, but you gotta actually go out. So you better keep that in mind, because if I take you to that door and you don't want to go out anymore, back on that floor. Feeling butt sore. Huh? Do you smell what I'm stepping in? Okay, we have 4 tarantulas and 1 roach colony. Although I think we can manage to just leave that roach colony. We've been doing it every other day. Hasn't been having too bad of an effect on the colony. Takes 2 days to eat what I drop in that cage. Now, let's take the cage. Set it up in there. So we basically do this every single night. Every single night we come through, we take care of the animals. And do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Come on. You better come on or you're going to be stuck in there all night.
Wolfie, can you go potty?
You can go outside? Well, then don't whine. No. Don't. Bitch. All right. I need to drink some water. Just do the adult angels. God, what angels?
They said cherubs. That's what the
Judges said?
judges said.
Well, then how could you know? Okay. Now, we are not going to be misting this cage because I believe we misted it yesterday. Just going to peek in there. This is our green bottle blue cage. She is up in her log right now, but she, on occasion, goes and hangs out on the web mats that she has on the ground. They are both considered terrestrial and arboreal because of this constant shift between using the ground and using shrubbery and or trees, grass. It's another thing they like to use. When it comes to keeping their environment the proper way, you need to go in, spray, give it a day, and then spray again. You don't want to spray it every day. We're doing all right. Prepping for this weekend. This weekend's going to be nuttier than a pecan pie. If things go either way, it's going to be crazy. So right now it's going to stay dry, and then tomorrow we're going to hit it with water. The reason why you have the cage going through these changes is because out in the wild, these tarantulas live on a peninsula where they are constantly having their environmental conditions shift from like dry to wet due to weather that comes in off the shore. So this weekend, we're hopefully going to be able to go and do all the things that we were supposed to do before. Go and make the table to set little guy's cage up on. Go clean Charlotte's cage. Go work on cleaning the house. All these different things that we're supposed to do that I didn't get a chance to. Because my coworker is sick. And I mean, he is actually sick. He is not trying to shirk his responsibilities, which is what I always expect from everybody because of the people that I've had to deal with in the past that have worked but no longer work for the company that I'm a part of. Old coworkers are sullying the way that I feel about new coworkers. And he is actually sick. One of the people that work at the establishment told me that when he came across my coworker in the break room, he asked him, "Are you feeling okay? You look like you need to go to the hospital." Will says you look like you need to go to the hospital. He's not fucking around because he hardly ever says that. Like, even when it comes to himself, he's just like, oh, shit. So it's pretty freaking severe when he goes out of his way to point that out to you. And by golly, you gotta listen. So if things go wrong and I've got to go pick up his shift this weekend, then I am going to be working 72 hours. No. Yeah, 72 hours this week. Or it might be technically 72 hours next week. But I already work 40 hours a week. So that would be a lot of money because that's 32 hours of overtime. With Christmas coming, it's kind of hard to turn that down. And then there's the fact that I need to make sure that people are actually going to be there to keep the place afloat when we don't have any flex officers because my company decided that for some reason we shouldn't have them. And now our company is dealing with the fact that nobody is available to put in places where other people aren't going to be because they're sick.
Did she ever get back to you about what you said?
Yes, she did. I will share it with you after.
Okay, I'm just curious. Yes or no.
One of the things that she said is she's definitely going to make sure he brings a sick note, which is something that they hadn't been doing for quite some time. But because of the playing out and how often he's called out, yeah. All right. So, next we have the Monocentropas balfouri, which you guys have already got a glimpse of. So you know what you're in for when it comes to these little creatures that we adore. The male that we have is 7 years old. He is over the hill. He is not quite geriatric. He moves elegantly enough for a critter his age, but he's actually wrinkly, kind of. So let's get into it, shall we? Keeping these critters is pretty straightforward. It's just like keeping the Arizona Blondie, except you want to give these guys more dirt in case they want to dig. I'm going to go and try to fix that real quick, guys. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. But that is driving me nuts. Is it going to do it? Give it a second. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get it so that I can clear it and then go hop back on. But it's just like taking its sweet time. Hopefully that cleared it up a little bit. It was glitching pretty hardcore. That drives me nuts. YouTube seriously needs to work on its shit. I'm not the only one that's having trouble with YouTube either. It's just that YouTube censors their shit a little bit less than TikTok. Trust me, I'm big on using TikTok. Used to be my jam. All right. And then I took one too many infractions. They didn't shut down my stuff. I just quit using it. It's just like using the Nextdoor app. There was so much ridiculous censorship going on that I was just like, fuck it. I'm washing my hands of this. You guys won't even let me share the one thing that I am doing to earn money, which is the YouTube channel. I'm actually monetized, by the way. I'd prefer any donations go to the Cash App. However, Durs has been just... He spoils the shit out of us. I'm not going to lie. All of the animals have got like their cages set up. New homes with us, technically, with these scorpions and whatnot. And the little baby tarantulas. So that is our female Monocentrobus balfouri. That is our male. Cleared out the majority. Oh, fucking hell. Well, now we gotta go clean out that water. Okay, definitely gonna have to put some food in there. Child? Really? Really? I just cleaned your water!
Obviously, she's not happy about that fact.
C-U-N-T. How big a cunt can she be? She's still going! Ah! Ridiculous. All right. Yeah, don't give me that hateful, spiteful look. You're the one that just dirtied your water dish. You're not seeing me toss dirt in there. There we go. Huh. People who are too soft, demanding from people who have lived lives or being verbally, let's call it open and honest, it's just like they get shut down from facts so fast because they're not used to people articulating in a manner that that really pushes back against their own narratives. All right, so this. Let's get. Ooh, that's really good spring metal. Gotta tighten that up a little bit. I wonder if that scorpion's actually eating it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see very much. Oh my God. Well, she's taken apart. That is absolutely foul. Well done, child. Well done. All right. So let's get. That is so gross, honey. Did you see the bits and pieces? Duchess, she said no.
I could be yelling at the dog's nose as they get closer.
What? You're adorable. This is not going to win against me. Ah! My puppies. My puppies. All right. Go on. Ow! Fucking gonna break my toe with that fucking sharp ass, bony ass hip of yours. Honey, we might be going to bed relatively on time tonight.
Munchkin, Oliver doesn't want to give you attention either.
That almost looks like a food ball. Didn't think she had anything in here that she'd be able to eat, though. It's because it's not. She is, however, drinking her water fairly regularly. This is Charlotte. Charlotte is a white knee tarantula. They're, again, tropical terrestrial. She shares similar habitats. Oh, did you just take a drink? After you dirtied your water? Good golly, you're so thick, alligator Rex. You're so thick. There we go. These critters need to have a relatively humid environment. I'm about to run out of water. 3. Oh, I didn't even get to 2. Damn it. There we go. In a second. Oh, man.
It's undeniable that this is a tricky situation. We immediately came in with turning on that. Do you think this would be a wise time for the Nets to put strategy together? I don't really think about strategy. I don't want to leave this because it's good. I'm not bad at it. I don't think it's going to do anything else.
Oh no.
What?
I forgot to take my creatine.
But you didn't exercise tonight.
You don't not take your creatine, honey. You know what happens when you don't.
Is it too late to take it?
From Las Vegas, Nevada, one competed in season 3 and one competed in season 4. Representing Black Spade Tattoo, K-Rock, and EF. We're both alphabet.
When you stop taking your creatine and then start up again, it makes you pee.
Is it too late to take it tonight?
Yeah, because I don't want it to keep me up peeing tonight. Fuck. Hey, Mimi!
Somebody was asking about you yesterday, Mimi. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, it might have been the day before.
Guys, welcome back. What's changed since the last time you guys were here? Well, I'm strong. I didn't play the game. The game played me last time. Hey, Rock and ES, this week is designed to take your shot at the best. Succeed in your step. Fail, and your shot will go home with this back. Return. Head over and join the group. This week, we're testing composition. Composition is a bunch of elements that's put together to form one full piece. Corona is the little things you do to seize the moment to help you live your best life. Today, let's give you canvases a permanent reminder of whatever it is that they do to live their best life. Each canvas has a different way of making these moments better. It's up to you to translate that into the skin.
A little hard to translate those feelings into a picture, but you're a really good illustrator. You can illustrate anything.
You must use composition to perfectly place each element in your tattoo. Today, let's collaborate.
Oh, well, at least you had fun, right? All right, have a good night, Durs. You fell asleep, didn't you? I know you did. Catching Z's.
As self-announced team leader, I know it is best for us to make sure that our tattoo, and we can just take some.
Yeah, I know. She has been walking around her cage. It might just be because of the human interaction, the light being turned on. However, we didn't get a chance to clean out her cage because my coworker. So, and we probably won't get that chance until probably next week. Because no, please tell me you didn't.
No, he keeps doing that all day.
Just so long as he's not peeing on stuff.
Fashion design is on my right forearm. Combination of Mercedes and art tools on my right that have feet. Now that's what I do. Unkindness art. You won the last elimination package. Now, your canvas.
This is definitely in advance, but there's a lot of really weird ideas there.
Which canvas do you choose? I think we're gonna go for the Luchador. Remaining canvases, one by one, please pick a star. Also, no leader.
Would you quit trying to scratch my young friend? If you pee in there, I'm going to rub your nose in it and I'm going to throw you.
Allegory arts.
Classic trilogy tattoo.
Think before you think.
What he's doing is, I think he's just trying to make it comfortable for him.
Just saying. If he pees where he's not supposed to, he's not going to be a happy kitty.
Is this your last one?
Yeah.
Did you ever take care of the dubious?
I took care of the dubias. The orange heads will be taken care of tomorrow. All right. So this critter is a Lasiodora parahabana, or salmon pink bird-eating tarantula, a misnamed creature. It does not stalk birds. It hardly gets a chance to go after them because it is primarily a terrestrial or ground-dwelling tarantula. These guys generally seek out insects or small vertebrates. So, yeah, small vertebrates that are typically found to be injured. So, mice, birds, that are sick and stuck on the ground, basically immobilized. They might go after young felines, snakes, lizards, species of frogs. Generally speaking, though, invertebrates are their cup of tea because they are generally the right size for these critters. Look at that. I'm no longer going to try to pet her abdomen. She freaked out the last time. So we're going to put a kibosh to that. She's got herself a mat she's sitting on. That's interesting. Let's get the walls misted up just in case. Would be interesting to see her molt. So high humidity is key with this particular animal. Dirt is also important. Although as they get older, they tend to slack off on building dens. So generally speaking, you just get a terrestrial ground-dwelling rather than fossorial animal. Now, as juveniles, these creatures do love to burrow. That is their forte. That is how they go about and play, or at least stay away from those that might prey upon them all day. All right, so you guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.